Chronic inflammation is one of the quietest yet most disruptive forces that can undermine your body's ability to repair, grow, and thrive, especially as you age. Unlike acute inflammation, which is a short-term response to injury or illness, chronic inflammation is a low-grade, persistent condition that simmers below the surface. It interferes with recovery, accelerates muscle loss, impairs hormone signaling, and contributes to fatigue and pain. Fortunately, one of the most effective ways to combat this invisible burden doesn't come from a pill. It comes from how you move and how you eat. By adopting a lifestyle that actively reduces inflammation, you not only protect your long-term health, but also dramatically enhance your ability to build strength, recover faster, and train more effectively at any age. Exercise, especially when performed consistently and intelligently, is a potent anti-inflammatory tool. Moderate intensity resistance and aerobic training have been shown to reduce markers of systemic inflammation, such as C-reactive protein, CRP, and interleukin-6, IL-6, over time. This effect becomes even more powerful when exercise is combined with improved muscle mass, because skeletal muscle acts as a kind of anti-inflammatory organ in its own right. When muscles contract during training, they release beneficial signaling molecules called myokines. These myokines help regulate the immune response, improve insulin sensitivity, and blunt the damaging effects of chronic inflammation on tissues throughout the body. In short, strong, active muscles help calm an overactive immune system. But the key here is balance. Overtraining or diving into intense workouts without adequate rest can do the opposite, trigger stress and inflammation rather than reduce it. That's why recovery becomes just as critical as training itself. Sleep is essential, not just for energy, but for keeping inflammatory pathways in check. Deep sleep helps reset immune function, clear cellular waste, and release growth hormone, which supports tissue repair. Likewise, incorporating active recovery days, light walking, yoga, or stretching keeps circulation flowing without taxing the system further. Learning to listen to your body and alternate between challenge and restoration helps avoid the inflammatory spiral that can sabotage progress. Diet plays an equally powerful role in managing chronic inflammation, and when paired with exercise, the effects are synergistic. An anti-inflammatory diet emphasizes whole, nutrient-dense foods, particularly those rich in polyphenol, omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and antioxidants. Colorful fruits and vegetables provide flavonoids that neutralize free radicals. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines supply omega-3s that actively downregulate inflammatory signals. Nuts, seeds, olive oil, and avocados offer healthy fats that support cellular health and hormone production. At the same time, cutting back on ultra-processed foods, added sugars, and industrial seed oils helps reduce the intake of substances that stoke inflammation and disrupt metabolism. Protein intake also deserves special attention. Adequate protein, especially when spaced throughout the day, does more than build muscle. It supports tissue repair and helps buffer against catabolic, muscle wasting, processes associated with chronic inflammation. Whey protein, in particular, contains cysteine, a precursor to glutathione, one of the body's most important antioxidant defenses. Some individuals may benefit from including anti-inflammatory supplements like curcumin, ginger extract, or magnesium, which have shown promise in reducing soreness and improving recovery when paired with consistent training. What's exciting is how all of these habits compound over time. The stronger your muscles become, the more efficiently they regulate inflammation. The better your diet, the faster your recovery, and the more adaptive your workouts become. The more you move, the easier it becomes to sleep well and manage stress, another major contributor to chronic inflammation. This integrated approach creates a virtuous cycle, one in which energy increases, soreness decreases, and every effort you make in the gym or kitchen begins to yield more noticeable and lasting benefits. Ultimately, reducing chronic inflammation isn't just about feeling less achy or tired. It's about creating the ideal internal environment for growth, healing, and resilience. Whether your goal is to build muscle, prevent age-related decline, or simply enjoy life with more energy and less pain, an anti-inflammatory lifestyle is the foundation that supports it all. It's not about restriction or rigid rules. It's about choosing foods and movements that honor your body's capacity to regenerate and adapt. And with each step, each meal, and each rep, you're not just fighting inflammation, you're building a stronger, more vibrant future.